Aaron, you opted to intentionally walk Mookie to get to Freddie there, the bases loaded in that situation. Ultimately, did you deliberate a lot over that decision, and why did you go with that?
Just taking the left-on-left matchup there. Yeah. No, I didn't deliberate long.
And Nestor had not pitched since September 18th. Why did you like him in that 10th inning?
Just like the matchup. The reality is he's been throwing the ball really well the last few weeks as he's gotten ready for this. I knew with one out there, it'd be tough to double up Shohei if Tim Hill gets him on the ground, and then Mookie behind him is a tough matchup there. So felt convicted with Nestor in that spot.
For the first row to your right, Aaron. Andy?
Nestor's history against Ohtani. Why you like the matchup?
I mean, a little bit. I don't know if you ever love a matchup against Ohtani, but I felt like Nestor could give us a shot at it.
And what could Glaber have done differently in receiving that ball?
Yeah, once there's no play, you can really retreat and give ground and get a long hop, but he still got to a short hop. You just got to secure it there.
Other questions for Aaron? I'll go to Brendan, then Chris. We can stay in the same row, Andy.
Sorry.
Aaron, you had Hill going as well at the same time?
Yeah.
Was that more just to give them two looks?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that Nestor warmed up well. And then if there was a two-out situation, I wanted to at least have the consideration to use Timmy there.
We talked a lot this year about your team bouncing back from adversity. Just how do you see them doing that tonight?
Very well. We'll be win, lose, or draw tomorrow. We'll be ready to roll, and we already talked about it. We're good.
Good. Chris, other questions for Aaron? We'll go to Meredith.
Aaron used Dominguez there to pinch run for Glaber. Is he okay, or you just like the speed there? And then Garrett started this one off. Overall, what did you think of Cole?
Yeah, I thought Garrett was really good. I thought he did a good job of establishing his fastball and then starting to mix as the game unfolded a little bit. I thought he got a little bit taxed there the last probably 20, 30 pitches. I thought he kind of grinded a little bit, but I thought he did a good job of mixing in his curveball. I thought the cutter was a real factor for him tonight. We even saw the changeup a little. Threw a couple good sliders later in that game, but I think it started with him establishing his fastball early and was really efficient.
We'll finish with John, the fourth row on your left, Aaron.
As hot as Stanton is there any thought to flip-flopping him and Judge at this point? I mean,
no
home runs in a row?
No.